let's talk about, there are three words that are being used, in a very blurred manner and interchangeably. One is generative AI, one is AI agent, and then the third one is agentic AI. So are they all the same? Probably when I talk to people, a lot of them are like thinking that they are very similar to each other. Here's an example. So generative AI is very simple. You want it to go and, let's say, write a letter to my boss about X, Y, and Z, right? Or about a promotion. I'll go and write a very beautiful letter, um, and a very persuasive letter if you ask it to, and it'll write that letter for you, right? So that's generative AI. A lot of us, and from kids to adults, are using that generative AI through ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever your choice of tool is. The second one is an AI agent. Now, an AI agent takes the generative part and takes it to the next level, right? So now the example here could be that write me an email, but at the same time, can you go do some research before you write an email on a topic that I'm going to present it to my boss, right? So now what you have done is created an agent to do the research. And now the research is, could be a very repetitive task. So think about it as do a research about a company, let's say my company ADI. So that do the new nuggets of information from the web that you find every day in the morning at 8 a.m. Give that information to me and send me an email. So that's an agent. Now what an agent has done is taken a couple of tasks that are repetitive, but there's something new that comes out of it. So that's an AI agent. And the agentic AI, which is the third piece, where the excitement is, where if you talk to a lot of people or the people in the industry who are really excited about, hey, this is the game changer in the world. And it is, I would say, takes multiple tasks and multiple things and pulls it all together. It's not just looking at one area, and it is not just looking at keeping, one database to which it goes in and looks at. So an agentic AI is now, do the research. At the same time, go find the professors who have actually done the research, have a conversation with the professor, and say that I am writing a note, or I'm presenting it to my boss, and I wanted to see the authenticity of this. Now think about it. How much more work, like you and I as a research assistant, if I had a research assistant, that's what he or she would do. Now there's a lot more things that go into this process of being agentic, which means you are automating not only just a specific task, but a series of tasks, right? So that's what an agentic AI is. And I do believe that it has a lot of potential. It is going to be a game changer, but I still feel it's a few years out from a practical implementation perspective. I talk to a lot of my colleagues, and I talk to a lot of my peers across the industry, and I've yet to come across someone who has said that, hey, I am in a fully productionalized mode of agentic AI. They may be doing one or two agents here or there, or they may be doing generative AI, for example, but truly agentic AI, we are not there. And we are not there because, we can talk about more details why we are not there, and why it is still very complex to put it all together.
Yeah, definitely. All right then. So let's first start on the kind of the potential then and the value of it. What do you see as being the kind of potential for real value in agentic AI, especially in particularly from a business standpoint?
Sure. So I feel that AI or agentic AI or a version of that should be used to either augment or to amplify what you're doing in your organization, right? The value of your AI should be either affecting your top line or your bottom line in some shape or form. In most of the commercial organizations, or most of, you're not in an academic, most of the organizations are going to use AI. They are not academic and are commercial in nature. And for the organizations, there are different types of pressures. There are commercial pressures, there are strategic pressures, there are competitive pressures. And how can you take AI and the power of AI and improve your profitability is what the key question is going to be. Starting with when you think about the value of ROI, it starts with what do you want to do, right? In let's say 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when we started this journey with generative AI, when it had just started, the questions around how can we use generative AI for the organization. There were 300 use cases that came together from which we could go in and take a look at different things that can be done. But are those 300 different types of projects, are they really going to make an impact on to the company or not? Is it truly affecting the productivity? Is it affecting the strategic value? Is it affecting how the business is done? Is it generating revenue? Is it generating, less amount of time to get all of that work done? I think people kind of lose the thought process on that. So the ROI starts with what you want to do, and is it going to be impactful to the organization? You start with that.